Welcome in, everybody. This is another Stormgate cast. I'm Algorithmor, and today's match is going to be featuring NyoriE in the Infernal, wearing the reds. And his opponent today will be EnGGage with the GG in there. EnGGage. Welcome to EnGGage. Okay, I'm going to stop there. EnGGage playing the Vanguard faction in the blues and opening with a command post to start here today. We got a shrine getting underway also for NyoriE, but we saw that vault opening for NyoriE. It's almost done. What's he going to do with it? Is he going to pop out some Fiends, a Brute, get a little scout going on, or just build up some charges? Both of those are perfectly fine. You don't need to spend that first 150. It's about to pop to 150. We'll see. Does that turn into a Brute? No, it doesn't. And that's fine. Like I said, with the Infernal build mechanic being charge based, you can bank that charge and not lose out on your macro. For Vanguard, though, that's not the case. You do want to be continuously producing units if you can. And we see Lancers are the choice for EnGGage. NyoriE still produced nothing. Nothing. But what do we see here? Greater Shrine. That's cool to see. A very fast Greater Shrine. What might that turn into? Is this what I... No, it's a Conclave. I thought it might have been a Spire. It's a Conclave. Our first Lancer showing up for some... Wait a second. Coming with a bunch of servos in charge, overcharged, and they're going to be trying to put down a sentry post, and sentry post is up. EnGGage is on the map, trying to be a mean, grumpy Vanguard player by building a base inside the opponent's base. That's not normally what you see, you know? Normally you build a base on your side, then they build a base on their side, and then you meet in the middle like honorable RTS players with an army. You bring your death ball, I'll bring mine, but no. This game is about sentry posts. And what does that mean? Does that mean NyoriE's going to lose this base? He does have a Hellborn out. Remember, he did the fast tech to tier 2. That allows a Hellborn to get out. Oh no! Oh no, that's too bad. That was so close. The Hellborn has some really good single target damage. It's a siege unit. That's what it's there for. And now it's turned on the servos, but the servos, the healing from the Repair-O-Matics is just too much.
Has appeared.
And that shrine is going down. Poor Gremlin pops, only to be destroyed. 2 Hellborn now. They have consistent DPS that's enough to take these out, but the shrine was already denied. And EnGGage is coming back. Is he going to grab the... Yeah, he's going to try and grab this on the way back. And another imp has to come, and we're going to have to wait a while before this base gets up. Or did the imps get run away? I didn't notice that part. They must have. So EnGGage is going to try and take out the Stormgate after getting that really nice sort of victory there. And will NyoriE be able to recover from that? What's going on here? Just murdering trees. Oh, putting... That's wise. I've never seen that before. What's that one? A tribute fire. I was going to say a farm. They're not farms anymore. A very cool style from NyoriE here. I like that. It's kind of a hiding the base here. I mean, Shroud is hard to hide, but tucked in the back there. Very cool. And based on the pattern that NyoriE used, I'd say that that's probably practiced. Done that before. That wasn't just brand new. There's a Faerun over here. Didn't notice that that's what came out of that first Stormgate. And now EnGGage is going to try and deny this base, and he probably will, which is not good for NyoriE. 3 Hellborn. Those are definitely good, but without a front line, two Gaunts to join them. So we got to cancel on that base. Not a true kill. And finally the Hellborn squeezed their way through the woods there. If I was the Hellborn, maybe kill a few more trees. Squeeze your big old legs through. Another imp going. That's the 5th shrine technically that's gone down for NyoriE. Back in the base, he's got some upgrades here. Brute upgrades gone, upgrades on the way. And EnGGage is looking for another base. Just in time, he finds the imp. Getting pretty lucky there. Unlucky for NyoriE, who's had a terrible time trying to get bases up so far, starting with that initial bunker rush. And will he get his 3rd up? He's got some imps transferring right now. And in comes EnGGage again to poke. Oh, would be a bad loss here for NyoriE if he loses this base yet again.
Dimensional rift detected.
The Hellborn are here to defend this time, though. Gaunts in the back having a hard time to get through, and this is what I'm talking about. Oh, finally the Hellborn kills one of the trees, but not when you're standing on the front line like that. That was not a great EnGGage for NyoriE. EnGGage got the good EnGGage that time.
A Stormgate has appeared.
And oh no, I almost predicted it to lose this again. And now there are no Hellborn because NyoriE lost all 3 Hellborn in that initial attempt to break this push. This is bad news for NyoriE, who's back on 2 bases again. Well, EnGGage has a 3rd base up. And wait a second, we got a central command here. Is this... I have not noticed that was upgraded earlier. EnGGage will get the 2nd Stormgate now too. That's going to push the advantage. NyoriE's trying to get this base down. Sadly, that's the 3rd time. This base is also going down for NyoriE. He's trying his best to get back into the economy. Void Prowlers are not likely going to be good news for NyoriE here. We see them doing the old skirt around, run around the outside. And EnGGage is doing the old 2-pronged. Gets another cancel. This poor base. I love the pattern for NyoriE, but this poor base cannot get done. Void Prowlers zooping their way in, and this could be it for NyoriE as it's going to start losing a ton of workers here. Brutes with charge come in. Try to take out... Those are kind of beefy Void Prowlers. They're speedy too, so they get out of here. There's nothing here to push into, but EnGGage has forced to cancel on this base again. Meanwhile, Void Prowlers trying to take out the whole base. And they will go down, but after making this base, what are we at here? 140 hit points. That means EnGGage will be able to go back there and maybe take it out a little bit later. Flame on Imps coming through. Last ditch. Gonna get here. Really nice splits. Where are you going, Flame on Imps? Wow, they live forever. Finally dying. Getting some good detonations there. And prolonging NyoriE's life just a little bit longer. But he's just been struggling to get on these bases so far. That's 71 of 90 supply. He's barely been able to creep up higher than that. But still got a toehold in this game. EnGGage, though, trying to get further ahead with another base here on the left. Soaking up in the wellspring for a bit there. Healing up. And regrouping. What's going on? Why are we regrouping here? Are we going to jump jet through the woods? Is that what's going on here? Boom. Okay, I called it. That was me reading the mind of EnGGage. That's just trying to, again, open up some passageways there.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
And this is a better positioning for that army. Just in case NyoriE pulls, he can maneuver to his bases as quickly as possible. NyoriE has got a nice little group here. There's a lot of imps being added with that. And those are probably just going to intend to flame on in case this gets contested. And it is already being contested. 2 sentinels above. What are we up to here? 8 Vulcans. Yikes, that's scary. And NyoriE is making the choice to say, hey, I'm going to go around the outside like the Trailer Park Girls. I'm going to come around here and see if I can get some damage done. Servos, of course, super beefy. Oh, so it's hard just watching things try and kill servos. But the servos do go down. The brutes, unfortunately, tucked in the corner. They need to get attacking the command post. I heard the Stormgate sound, and there is a deep one popped out. And so even though some servos went down here, the base is still up. And EnGGage regrouping with his deep one, deciding what to do with that now. Just sit down, ping himself. We are in a 1v1, so pings, of course, don't do anything. But that was probably just a misclick, because you can accidentally ping if you got that sick micro and that sick APM. That's probably what was going on there. So both players sitting on their side. For NyoriE, I think that's wise. Behind in supply, having had bases denied most of the game, really wants to get to a point where that economy can stabilize. And finally has got this base up. This base looking saturated. This base is also on its way to being saturated, that is. Oh, wait. It says there's 16 of 12, and that's probably because there's a bunch of imps on the way, and we see them in their little parade there. And that's certainly oversaturated. Okay, and it looks like NyoriE noticed that and sent 4 to work Therium. Another shrine there could be really nice as a drop-off point. Okay, imps, what are you doing? Turning into a tribute pyre. But that's not gonna last. It goes down. And a little brute strike force here. But watch out, brute strike force. You are brooding into the craziest sentry post field with some ramparts behind that. That's hard. The brutes wisely were like, we're out of here. Now there's imps here. These imps could go do something into this. Kind of bailing bust it. Uh-oh, hurricanes. We got the game enders. Not to mention the deep ones there too. Plus an absolute ridiculous number of Vulcans. We're at 282 supply versus the 185 of NyoriE. 4 hurricanes.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
I think EnGGage has the upper hand here. We'll see what's going to happen. Will NyoriE try and contest this? A bunch of flame on imps. They flame on first, and they're just going to run right up.
A Stormgate has appeared.
Actually, incredibly good connects there. The best you could probably hope for. Bombing runs kind of woof, as they were kind of well dodged. So to start out here for NyoriE, this is looking good. Only problem is it was a ton of brutes into Vulcans, and Vulcans just shred tier 1 units. And so unfortunately we saw that go down. It started looking like a good EnGGage to begin, but in the end here, Stormgate claimed again by EnGGage. And oh, clones, 2 hurricanes. We are at, oh yikes, 7 hurricanes, 8 hurricanes. That's going to be hard for any army to take out. We got Flame on Imps coming in. A whole bunch of them. And bye-bye to the Vulcans. Yes, all the Vulcans. No, only 1 left. Now comes some Shadow Flyers. But no, most of them impact on the 1 lone hurricane. That means these Gaunts get taken out by a bombing run. 1 more Vulcan shows up. But it's just too many hurricanes. Lots of shadow flyers coming out. Oh, actually getting some good impacts there. Gaunt's coming underneath to try and clean it up. I am actually quite amazed at how well NyoriE has been able to do here to defend against these. Although nanoswarms up now are healing back up the hurricanes. And there's only so many suicide runs you can do before you run out of minerals. Run out of charges. Brutes out on the map trying to get something done. But that's not going to be enough. Brutes can't jump as I've pointed out many times before. So, oh no. And now the Brutes get caught by Vulcans. Like I said earlier, Vulcans really good at tearing through tier 1. And that's a GG from NyoriE.